Cunnane. I'm your host, MC, and one of the poets for tonight, and I'm going to kick off proceedings. So this is called Christmas Lights. Christmas she will be forever, dancing on the roof of the universe, in this town of light where the partygoers go mad in the mad streets of the night. Christmas she will be forever, dancing in the blaze of departmental stores, in mad joy, tears blizzarding from blue eyes, falling dry ice in the Christmas snows, in the mad streets where the partygoers go. And in the morning, fortunes lost will be counted as fortunes to regain and to lose yet again. In the new year, where the old years are nowhere to be found, and there is nothing to do but make mad, mad love in the great grey dawn in this town of light. I'll do continue with a few poems from my latest collection, Looking for Eden, and this first one seems appropriate given the day that's in it. It's called Reading Chekhov in the Beautiful Rain. Reading Chekhov in the beautiful rain that falls on Thursdays, the nourishing rain at the comforting bus stop, reading Chekhov in that beautiful rain. Melancholy rain escaping surmise, washing from the pages of Chekhov also, allowing redemption to wash from the skies, feeding the soul with an inner glow. The rain that falls on Friday evening, the rain that invests in our rivers and seas, the rain that compounds interest with ease. Imagining Chekhov in the beautiful rain, creating stories that mirror the season, scratching a legacy to leave the world, the people of Russia, naked, unfurled. Here at this stop on a Friday evening, safely sheltered from the beautiful rain, loving the sound as it hits the paving, our Saviour from heaven filling the drain. Watching the rain, the beautiful rain, sluicing and swooshing through Chekhov's terrain. On Friday evening, an oasis of rhyme, the rain brings us nourishment in Chekhov time. Nelson Mandela's not very well, but he seems to be pulling through, and thought I'd read a poem which I wrote on the day, or about the day he was released from captivity, and it happened to be my mother's birthday at the time, and we were just getting ready to take her out to lunch when the pictures came through that he was coming out of captivity. So this is the gift. On your 73rd birthday, they released Nelson Mandela. He was 2 years your junior. We had our coats on for lunch, but Dali, drawn to the televised jubilation, the uncertain figure walking out of jail, growing in stature as the warmth of release spread. Over lunch we raised glasses to the great man. The pub seemed cheerier, more spring-like in that moment. That evening we listened to him speak from a Cape Town balcony, the wonder of TV making his words clear right here in your sitting room. You died 8 years ago, not living to see his 20th jubilee. You would have smiled to see it. Perhaps you are smiling in heaven. You would have said, they released him on my birthday. It was like an extra gift, a blessing on the day. Thank you. Earlier this week I was down in Sussex in Bognor Regis area, and we walked along the promenade to Felpham, where William Blake had a cottage, and I'll talk more about Blake in the second half, but I wanted to read this poem because this is a poem about somebody who really championed Blake, and it's a poem about Adrian Mitchell, who was one of the first poets that really inspired me to start writing. And he died just before Christmas 4 years ago, so I like to think when we do our show around Christmas time there's a lot of friendly ghosts in the room that we'd like to think are with us in spirit anyway. So this is for Adrian. Your death was announced on radio, but not TV, as though you weren't celebrity enough to share space with footballers and pop stars, crooked politicians and credit-crunched bankers. You were bigger than they, a poet for our times and our future, Blake singing champion, dancing in a lyrical world, denouncing the liars, celebrating the warm heart of humanity. You like that stuff. Your death shook me out of a Monday morning reverie, the dreaming time before Christmas. I thought, oh no, not you, Adrian. We need you more than ever. We need you leading the charge on Iraq, Gaza, Darfur, Guantanamo. We need your socialist take on the fall of capital, the collapsing cash cows mooing futile laments as they sink into deep grass, emitting high-octane farts, stinking of untrammeled greed. We need you pointing the alternative to spend, 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 which is surely love, love, love. But you've left us, slipped quietly away to join Blake's angels, while we were busy wrapping presents. With your poems, you've left us the best Christmas present of all, a true English internationalist, patriot, anarchist, socialist. You embraced this daft, stony green island, surrounded by fish and blessed with fables. You sprinkled your funny stuffed poems with love and sense and all the good people and creatures that play within these shores. That's enough for one big, stand up and say it out loud, life. I just ask that you peer at us now and then from your wise heaven and wink. Thank you. Those of you who know the complicated format of